The workman was repairing the bridge that Thomas takes on with his coaches, so that the bridge won't collapse when he crosses over. So Sir Topham had made an arrangement when he came to the sheds.
As some of you know, the bridge is under repair, so I'm afraid that there's going to be a weight limit on the bridge till it's done. Engines like Percy and Toby will be fine, while others like Thomas are too heavy. Speaking of which, Thomas, would you like to work at the quarry with Bill and Ben?
Thomas was surprised to hear such news. He'd never met the twins at the time, but Edward and Boko told him that they're mischievous. He almost said no, but then remembered that Edward will be helping him, so he won't be annoyed by them alone. He decided to ask Sir Topham had one more question before he can answer.
If I say yes, can Annie and Clarabelle come with me?
Sorry, Thomas, but who will pull the passengers? Toby and Daisy can't do all of that on their own.
Thomas was upset when he heard that, but Percy tried to cheer him up.
Don't worry, Thomas. You know how nice I am to your coaches. Remember the times you allowed me to pull them when I first came here, and when a heavy storm was rolling in?
Of course I do. That's why I trust you. But can you do one favor for me, please?
Sure. What is it?
Do not do anything stupid with them. If I see one scratch on them, then I'll be upset about it. Got it?
Absolutely, buddy.
Good. Well, I better go to the quarry right now. The others are probably waiting for me right now.
And Thomas left the sheds. When he got to the quarry, Edward was already there waiting for him. But the twins started to talk to each other.
Oh no, Ben. The island has another blue engine working here.
Another blue engine? How many more engines with that same color are there?
I don't know. There's Edward, Gordon, and now him.
You would think Sir Topham Hatt would take a break and find an engine that has our color, but no, he decided to have us working with another blue puffball.
Puffball? I'm not even close to being a round engine.
Don't worry, Thomas. Just ignore them if they're getting on your nerves.
But seriously, Edward, why is he going to work with us?
Because the bridge that he usually runs on with his coaches is under repair, and he can't run on it till it's repaired. So for now, he'll be working with us till that bridge is repaired. Well, maybe he should be painted yellow so he can look more like us and not that boring blue color.
Me? Boring? Let me tell you something.
All right, you three, just stop. Bill and Ben, you should move those trucks or else there won't be any more room.
The twins agreed and puffed away, smirking.
Thomas, I'm very sorry for the twins being rude to you. They sure can be troublesome.
Oh, don't worry about that, Edward. I've been through worse. Now, what can I do as my first quarry job?
Well, some eggs do need to be delivered from the docks to the station. Do you think you could handle that?
Of course I can. That sounds easy for me.
Okay, if you say so, but please be careful.
Don't worry, Edward. I'm sure I will.
Thomas made it to the docks, where the eggs were at waiting for him. He got coupled up to the freight, and he set off. On his way to the station, a lorry from the farm was carrying a load of milk and got stuck in the middle of the tracks. The driver tried so hard to start the truck again, but there was no luck one bit.
Well, isn't it great? If I don't get this darn truck going again, the milk will turn into butter.
Just then, he heard Thomas's whistle. He knew that there wasn't going to be time to start again, so he jumped out of the lorry. Thomas noticed that the lorry being in the middle of the track, so he applied his brakes. But it was too late, and he crashed right into the lorry. Milk and eggs flew into the air and landed all over Thomas.
Oh, What I've done? Your stupid truck was in the way.
Well, excuse me, Princess, but I'm going to be in a lot of trouble once my boss finds out about this.
Too bad. You'll deal with your issue, and I'll deal with mine.
Fine, then be like that.
And the lorry driver left. But Thomas was still covered in yellow eggs and milk. His driver checked it out. He tried not to laugh.
Oh my god. Well, that's one way to make an omelet there. It's a shame that I don't have a mirror to show you what you look like.
It's not funny. Just get the stuff off me, please.
We'll see what we can do.
His driver and fireman tried to wash all the eggs and milk off Thomas, but it was no use. The sun dried all the stuff on him. He was now covered in sticky dairy stuff.
Oh, I'm sorry, Thomas, but we seem to have a really bad luck with getting the stuff off you.
Perfect. Now the twins will be laughing at me.
Thomas was right. When he got to the quarry to drop the trucks off, the twins started teasing Thomas.
Why, hello! What do we have here?
Looks like we're finally working for a new engine who has our color.
No, Bill! This isn't a new engine! It's Thomas!
Thomas? But he's blue, Ben. This engine is yellow like us. Besides, he probably thinks that yellow isn't a proper color.
Grrr.
Was that your jolts, Bill?
No, that was something else.
The noise came from Thomas. He was very annoyed for his day and wasn't in the mood for more, so he puffed away angrily, hoping to get a nice wash down.